next stop, all right? I'll got your next stop. Let everybody know who you are.
Hi, I'm Linda from Art Hustle. Thank you for coming. Check it out, all this amazing artists and vendors. Thank you.
We're in the house. We're all day. You're up there Brooklyn. We're Brooklyn all day. My ladies, all my ladies out here. Sexy. This is Art and Hustle right here, baby. This is Art and Hustle. Art and Hustle, baby. 2019, I want you guys to know one thing. Just mind your business for 2019. Get money, stay positive, don't have right. Shout out to Planet Winners Rock. Tell the people who don't have nothing good to say, just stay quiet, all right? Check out the ice cream, man. My fitness got ice cream. Check out the ice cream, y'all. Let me see some. Ladies, let me see. 1, 2, 3, stop. Hit, 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 hit. 1, 2, 3, stop. Let me see one more time, ladies. Let me see. Let me see if we got a little tip in you, ladies. Let me see. Tip, 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 tip. Shout out to all the Venice, man. What up? All the Venice, let's go. Now, picture, you know this one? Picture, picture, you know this one?
You see the party there, the party there.
Why? Happy birthday going out to Harmony, y'all. Happy birthday going out to Harmony. Happy birthday, Harmony, y'all. You know what it is, DJ Mix up here, baby. We rocking on a Friday night at the Art Hustle. Shout out to the photographer. Shout out to all the people that's in the building right now. I played reggae. I played hip hop. I played soca. Shout out to all my Spanish people in the building, all my Dominicans, all my Puerto Ricans, all my Panamanians. What up, y'all? Let's take it up. Talkie. I'm gonna play what's the biggest hit in the club right now. I'm gonna skip that on this one.
So they can't stop me. All they do is copy, look, still use them too. All they see what bitches do when they lose the blue. I need a dream. I'm not sinking. I spoke to Jay the other day, still a kingpin. He's still the only nigga that I would have signed to. If I ain't signed away, then we design crew. Cause we the big three. Don't need a big speech. We made the biggest impact on the spreadsheet. There's no Weezy, the Barbie, and the Drake. Niggas getting more cheese. It's fake.
I'm getting my definition about to be natural and caffeine. Necessity that are
Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check. Check 1, 2. They told me Valentine's Day is next week, right? They told me, fellas, get y'all shit together, man. Get y'all shit right, all right? They told me Valentine's is next week.
I'm so excited. You know what you're doing, don't you? You're the one. You know me.
How many of y'all singing? Come on, y'all.
Want us to be. Oh yeah.
Let me hear my lady sing this shit out. Yeah, 80s babies in here right now. 80s babies, what up, y'all? Shout out to the 80s babies, what up, y'all? Here we go, here we go again. Anybody represent Queens, Staten Island, Long Island, New Jersey? It's Brooklyn in the house tonight right now.
Over here by DJ. Hello, beautiful people. I am Mona Faison, and I welcome you and Hustle's Black History Month show. I feel like this is a family affair within the show, and I'm so happy to represent and be. So first, I want to introduce you to the art and the hustle, and you can please put this together for them because they amazingly turn out every time. So this is Linda Chung, who is also an artist. You will see her art on the wall. So she's the art, and this man right here, Dave Harper, is the hustle. And together they do these wonderful events here. One of the things I love about these two is that they get it. They get that we come from all walks of life and expressing ourselves, whether it be through art, through food, through music, right? Through our appearance and what we wear, yeah? So art is not just limited to what you may see on a wall. You know, you are a piece of art when you walk down the street, all right? So we're celebrating that in us as well. We are the beginning, and we will never be the end because we are the omega. So tonight I want you to take your time and enjoy yourself. I want you to meet every artist here, and I want you to take a moment and find your art and your hustle. I want y'all to leave here today with this omnipresence of your strength. It was funny when we started talking about doing this show. I told him, I said, we either have to be the first or the last. So we the first. So this is how we kicking off the month. So what I challenge you to do, I challenge you to be your best self. I challenge you to challenge yourself every day when you wake up. I want you to find that dream that you thought that you forgot, the one that you thought it was too late to have, and I challenge you to chase it. That's your challenge. Okay? If you have children or around children, I want you to help them do the same. Each one teach one. Tonight, we are also proud to be in the building and in a room with some legends in art, legends in history, legends in life. Okay, we have Richie, aka Bama. And I want you to put your hands together for this gentleman because he made graffiti cool. So the stuff that they're calling murals right now, he used to get in trouble for making. And he's sharing some of his work with us tonight, and he's going to share his story through his words as well. So we're glad to have him here. One of the things we also wanted to do tonight is bridge the gap. This is why you see some young people here, you see young artists here, because it's your time now. Richie already laid the foundation. People like him, people like Cadre, people like other people in this room, you know, started to lay this groundwork for us to be able to express ourselves no matter what cause. Some of them went to jail, some of them got arrested, but that expression is what they needed to have, and they had to get it out, and I'm glad. Also tonight, you're gonna partake in some food, and I want us to start taking better care of ourselves. So y'all go over there and y'all meet Ella, and y'all enjoy the food, because she's the best. I'm not gonna keep you any longer. I'm just gonna let you say hello to Art and Hustle. They keep telling me they don't talk to people, but I don't think so. You just say hello.
Hello, everybody. This is
Sorry.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. We appreciate the support. I don't know, my art is my hustle. Fuck you, baby.
Did y'all see they showing their first one? I love that. I need 2 of those. I'll be one for the front, one for the back. So tonight, right now, we're gonna just go back into, well, first of all, Anthony, ready? Okay. One of the other things we wanted to do tonight is talk a little bit about, in short, really quickly, I'm gonna say this. There are some major bills coming up, okay, for us to vote for. Yes, I'm shifting gears a little bit, but not really, because the Black History Month bill is very important. We have to bring Black history back into our schools. Part of the problem is that if you don't know who you are, you don't know how great you can be. They need to know. Unfortunately, not in the society anymore where we sit down with our grandparents and they grandfather that information. So now we have to put that onus back on the school that's supposed to educate us. That's the first bill. Then we have the 911 bill. Familiar with that? Calling 911 on a Black person of color. Okay? February 26th, guys, we have special elections. I need you guys to focus. I need us to go to the polls. Okay? I'm gonna stop there with it and we're gonna come back to this. I just want to introduce you to Anthony Beckford. Come here. Anthony is a super social advocate. He is also Brooklyn's Black Lives Matter founder. Can we get a hand for that? He's also running for office. And we need Anthony's vote because Anthony is going to do everything we need, and we got him, right? We got Anthony. We got Anthony. We got Anthony. We got him. Absolutely.
How y'all doing tonight? So, just real quick, I want y'all to repeat after me some things. So, I can change who they say I am and be who I really am. I can break the chains that they have in my mind. Because at the end of the day, my destiny is mine. Because a lot of people think that, because I wear a suit sometimes, that I'm one of these bureaucratic people and so forth like that. I like to go party. I like to have fun. I'm a single father. I break all the dynamics that the system try to put stereotypes on.
That's right.
And one thing they want to tell you is that Black men don't care. They say Black men don't care about their children. They say the Black men don't care about the Black queens. But that's a lie right there. We're going to educate them on that. And if they don't accept it, then we're just going to run right through them. You know, one of the things that I'm a lead advocate on is the Black History Education Bill, which is mandating a year-round curriculum of Black history in the schools. Because no longer will our children think that they came from bondage to the way so subconsciously they want to return to bondage. And when our children learn about the fact that they came from kings, queens, and Venice, they came from scientists, they came from all these people who were travelers, who walked around the earth before there was even walls and borders. We ruled this land. We were the indigenous people. See, I'm Jamaican, Cuban, and Taino Indian. So I represent basically every single culture that is coming against right now from Agent Orange, who's in the White House.
Right.
But see, one thing that he failed to realize is that there's a lot of us out there due to the 20, 30 years of complacency. After everybody was able to get their $60,000 job in their house, now there's a new movement. The Black Lives Matter movement basically is the civil rights movement 2.0. We're on a different level of things. We are the people who Marcus Garvey talked about. We are the people that Dutty Bookman talked about. We are the people that Sada talked about. We are the revolution that they were saying was coming. Because at the end of the day, our revolution is economically. Let me talk about the mic. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
So our revolution is economically, spiritually, mentally. We need to take back what they took away from us. Now, y'all heard about that Asian nail salon where 3 black women got beat, right?
That's right, girl.
Well, myself and others are the ones who shut that down right there. Because we need more black businesses in our communities. But see, our children won't know what they need to have if they're not learning. Now, y'all have heard about the little boy Jeremiah who had Caroline, Corner Caroline, calling 911 on him. I was there with that family. Now, see, when a white person want to call the police on us, and they feel, oh yeah, they're going to use it as a tool of supremacy, use it as a tool of genocide against us. It's time for us to show them that we're no longer taking them. So that's why we also got the 911 anti-discrimination bill. That any time that a person calls 911 on a black person, being a black child, being a black mother, being a black father, whoever, if it's deemed to be racist or biased, that's an automatic felony for them. So the same way they throw us in mass incarceration was a new slavery, so we're putting them in the chains that they once put us in. Because at the end of the day, enough is enough. Malcolm even said it. We march, we chant, what's next? What's next is our revolution. What's next is our empowerment. Now, a lot of people say, yeah, you know, we don't believe in politics. But see, I'm not here to convince you to believe in politics. I'm here to basically teach you how to believe in your people once more. Because we've been conditioned to not trust each other. We've been conditioned to not support each other. Why is it that a business that is not from our community can make $750,000 in 3 months, but yet we quick to complain about our own businesses, that our own people who are trying to make that much, when you say, oh, the prices are high. But if there's disparities in our community, they have to think there's disparities in our business. So where the next person have a wholesale where they could get $2 for that nail polish, imagine that they charge us $10 to $12 for that nail polish. But you know what? I say, how about we just swallow that and say, let's support our people and make sure we take back our communities.
Right.
We once had Black Wall Street that they bombed. Now they're taking away from us through genocide, which is basically called gentrification. Now, see, I'm from the East Flatbush area, which was the last stronghold against full-on gentrification. One thing I'm trying to do is keep what we have, but take back what is ours.
Right.
Take back Crown Heights. Take back Brownsville. Take back half of the Bed-Stuy that they took away from us. They try to, definitely take back New Orleans. And one thing about doing that is by teaching ourselves and teaching our children about the African diaspora. We're African American. We're Afro-Caribs. We're Afro-Latino. We're Afro-Asian. Everything came from indigenous roots. Now, when you look at me, don't look at somebody who's just trying to do politics. Nah, our life is politics, but I'm here to advocate for our people. I am that front line that they don't want to be in. I am that Dutty bookman that's starting this new revolution. I am that person that is here to make sure that each one of us not only survives, but we get to live.
Right.
But not only for ourselves, but for our children. Because at the end of the day, one thing that I had civil rights activists tell me, they're sorry because they got what they wanted, but they forgot what we needed. I'm here to make sure that we get what we needed and make sure our children get what they need before time. Because no longer will we going to be out here getting beat by police and shot 16 times in the back like Laquan McDonald, getting choked out like my bro Eric Garner. No longer they going to take our lives and think it's all right. No longer the DA is going to think that he's come out here and prosecute our people, throw them in Rikers, it's going to be okay. No longer will this man think that he could close Rikers, but open up different jails in our boroughs and then say, yeah, well, we need to make sure there's a jail system. What about restorative justice? What about justice for us? No longer would there be injustice in our system because it's time that we take back this system. This aboriginal land. You cannot ban people on stolen land.
Right.
You cannot ban people on land that was once ours that we created that whole trade market to. The whole system that we basically created when it came to mathematics. Having the things they got out there, they wouldn't have without us. Toilets, the third rail on the trains, the stoplights, doorknobs, mathematics, cell phone, computer, Wi-Fi. You got, my brother said peanut butter.
Right.
But let me tell you something about peanut butter. The same man who created peanut butter created penicillin.
That's right.
The same man who created penicillin also created mass production for Ford vehicles. But where's our credit for it? They don't want to give it, then we take it back. We take back the copyright of our lives. We trademark our lives. No longer did it get to appropriate our culture. Our culture is ours. And if those who want to say there's two allies, here's how you test an ally. Ask them if they're willing to give up their privilege for our life. If they're not willing to give up their privilege for our life, then we need to dismiss them aside. But at the same time, not every skin is kin. Because some of the most dangerous enemies are our own people. Michael said you had the house slave and the field slave. A house slave will love his master more than he loves himself. A house slave, when you tell him it's time to go, he said, what's better than him? Master, give me his leftovers. Master, give me his hand-me-downs. But how about, instead of us becoming just a field slave, how about we become that liberation slave, who no longer can pronounce the word of slave, but say we are the liberator, master of our lives. No longer do they control us. No longer do they have the shackles on our hands and our feet. We have to make sure we shatter that shackle from our minds. Now I want y'all to repeat after me, because this is what Asada Shakur said. We have the duty to fight for our freedom.
We have to do the fight for our freedom.
Y'all not feeling this. Y'all not feeling y'all liberation. We have the duty to fight for our freedom.
We have the duty to fight for our freedom.
We have the duty to live.
We have the duty to live.
We must love and protect each other.
We must love and protect each other.
We ain't got nothing to lose but our chains.
We ain't got nothing to lose but our chains.
We have the duty to fight for our freedom.
We have the duty to fight for our freedom.
We have the duty to live.
We have the duty to live.
We must love and protect each other.
We must love and protect each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
Because there'll be a lot of people who will tell us, nah, it's not going to happen. They got too much money. They got too much power. But why do they fail so much when we come together? Because our economical power is greater than theirs. We spend $3.1 trillion a year that goes in their pockets, their communities.
Right.
Imagine we keep it here,
Yes.
what we'll achieve. Imagine the fact that we're able to put more money into our schools so our children be educated. And we shatter that school to prison pipeline that is set up for our children. Imagine the fact that all these after-school programs they're taking away so that way our children could be on the street, so that the NYPD could harass our children, so that our children can now have PTSD and increase the mental slavery that's in our children today. Because they were quick to say, well, y'all out there killing each other. But it's poverty, it's slavery, and it's oppression. But what do they say about those out there in Parkland who's murdering each other in schools? They got to tie them into privilege. What's the excuse?
So where do we start?
Where we start? Where we start is from today. Because, see, I don't teach you in order for you to say, you know what, I'm going to take it right now. Maybe you get it tomorrow, the next day, or next week. But you have to pass the knowledge on. So I pass it on to my children. And that's my daughter right there. Just turned 7 today. And she comes out with me when I advocate. She comes out with me when I pop watch. Because it's time for us to hold the system accountable for what they owe us. No longer do we say, well, that black politician, yo, that's a brother, that's a sister, yo, we're going to put them ahead. No, we put them through that test. If they want to put a black agenda up, we cut them down. Same with that politician who say, well, I'm your ally. I'm going to walk with y'all. I'll march with Martin. Well, you march with Martin, but what you doing for us today? These are the truths that we have to bring up. But like I said again, we'll also have those who keep on being our naysayers. But let them keep on being the naysayers, because when we get to that true liberation, they're the same ones right under our coattails. Even Martin said it, I can get to the mountaintop, but you'll get to the freedom land before I do. Well, this is time for us to take back that freedom land. It's time for us to knock down these walls of Jericho. It's time for us to stand up and say enough is enough. You ain't got to be out there in the streets with us, but you be out there. We all got social media. Spread the knowledge out there. We all got kids. We all know people with kids. Share the knowledge to them. Let them grasp it for now so that way they are the freedom fighters that they fear for tomorrow, and that the way they understand that we're about to tear it down today. Simple as that. Ashe.
Okay. I want to tell you that it's such a gift in a person. May I don't know if you knew that I mentioned it to you before we came. So I mean, Blended Roses, the brand that's standing behind you. Can you ladies stand up for a minute? Anthony mentioned that the nail salon incident that happened in August, and he was a part of these two young ladies. Molly, this black woman and this Latina woman said we will no longer prescribe tobacco, and we're going to open our own beauty salon, our own beauty salon. We're going to serve our people, and we're going to respect our people, and we're going to love our people, and they're doing it right here, right now. Yes. That is effective. Yes. That is saying I'm making a change. That's not talking about it. That's being about it in every sense of the word. Yeah. We all here today, there, and every vendor in here should be supporting each other, and this is how we move forward. It's things like this. It's us gathering. It's each one teach one on this level as well. And it's okay that we can party and laugh and dance, and that's fine because we are very entertaining. But while we are very entertaining, again, like my brother said, I just need us to come together, each one. So everybody ain't gonna listen, and that's fine. Everyone is not gonna get it. But believe me, if you keep doing repetition, you know, like the rap songs, like everything they're listening to, you get it. Osmosis is a great thing. So I'm gonna let us get back to enjoying some really amazing art. Okay, really amazing art. Having some libations, having some food, enjoying everyone's company, meet everyone here, make a new friend, okay? Because we're stronger together. Again, I'm Mona Faison. Welcome to Art and Hustle's Black History Month.
You are Kicking It with Coobie on Coobie TV. Let everybody know who you are and what you're about, real quick.
My name is Anthony Beckford. I'm a city council candidate in Flabbers, but I'm also the president of Black Lives Matter Brooklyn, and I'm also the leader of the Brooklyn Section of the Car Wash Patrol Unit. You know, we out here, you know, with Art and Hustle, you know, doing a Black History celebration. It's a blessed day, blessed month, but Black History is every single day, every single month. You know, and I'm proud to be out here with my beautiful people of melanin, you know, showing everything of our Aboriginal ways, showing the art, showing the blessings that we put forth towards our community. That's what it is.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Check it out. Check. Let's get back to this shit. Let's go, y'all. Shout out to all the Dream Tracers in the building. All my Dream Tracers, what up, y'all? Here we go, y'all. Shout out to all the artists in the building, man. Let's go, y'all. taking all money tonight. We taking all money, all right?
Let everybody know where we're going. Okay, where we going? This is Kicking It with Coobie. This is Kicking It with Coobie. Okay.
This is the woman's cake. It's called blended roses.
It's called what again?
Blended roses.
Blended Roses
Beauty bar.
Beauty Bar.
Woman cake. Remember that.
Women's Cake. And you are on Kicking It with Coobie.
With
And
the
it's
great motivator. Hosting it, technical motivator. Shout out to Coobie TV Network. Yes. Okay, what happened with the job? It's a cold. It's a cold.
This is exclusive to everybody. This is one of a kind.
This is where we having our Women's Month celebration. Sponsoring it is Coobie TV Network. Thank you, Coobie TV Network, for sponsoring the March Women's Month celebration, where women are gonna get packages for massages, facials, manicure, pedicures, and then we're gonna come upstairs for a little, how can I say, healing and supporting one another, spoken poetry, storytelling, karaoke, you name it, we have it for us to bond much better than we are bonding. Yes. And y'all have to support my people. LFTD. This is that organic live the spirits with your drink. Yeah? Yes, get your drink. Yeah. We here. We gonna have to come back to Blended Roses.
It's on roll. We have a birthday. We do massages. We do body waxing. Body waxing. We do facials. We do nails, gel manicures, pedicures, lashes, brow tints. We have Valentine packages. We have Sunday brunch. We have Margarita Thursdays. If you have Instagram, you can follow us on Instagram, Blended Roses Beauty Bar. You can see all our deals. We have deals from Monday through Wednesday, sorry. We always have deals. We try to make packages for everybody, customized packages. We have for brides, for showers, for birthdays.
Just tell me, why do you call it Beauty Bar?
Beauty bar because, let me show you. We do all this beauty here. We beautify our beautiful queen and king. Right. But we also as a masseuse and
How long have you been
esthetician.
doing a massage?
I've been in long time because they always have esthetician, and makeup.
Manifest it. That's awesome. So then you and her about the situation with her. She did some research. She came to you and she said, "Hey,
Actually, yes. She was my customer and she loved the way that I treat her, my customer service. We started talking about that incident. She was telling me how she did research and we just came out.
congratulations, congratulations." That's her partner.
That's my partner. Say hi.
I just want you to touch on that because that's very important to us.
Okay, so I would say roughly about a little, like, around the summertime, with the incident that happened in Brooklyn, it was Apple nails or something like that. It just made sense because at that point they don't care about us, they don't care about our money, they only care about our money. So we got together and finally we took salary. We're by appointment only, we're very small, so from our mouth to God's ears, hopefully within the next couple of months, we'll be a storefront where it'll be easier to locate us, but for now, you can check us at Blended. The service is above par, promise.
Yes, glad
And
to
the customer service, we all love.
We want to thank you. Our customers, it's a lot of important people here that we like to introduce to you on Kickin It, Coobie. Kickin It with Coobie with TheGr8Motivator. So, introduce yourself again.
All right, my name is Anthony Beckford.
Tell them.
I'm the co-founder of Black Lives Matter Brooklyn. I'm a community advocate in the East.
That's not it. That's not just it. Keep going.
Sure.
No, you about to what?
Oh, I'm running for city council.
That's You have my vote. Yeah,
Marine, I'm a Marine Corps veteran, all that good stuff.
listen, it's all about the heart. Because let me tell you something, you can have a million things going on and definitely going for the council. Let me explain something to you real quick to the Black community out there when we talk about voting. And I need to keep it real. Okay. First and foremost, it's great to vote for the president, but that's not where your power lies. That's right. Okay? Your power lies in the local and city elections. Do you understand me? And let me also explain this to you. When you put one of ours in the belly of the beast, you better be there for them. So you cannot put him in office and don't show up in office. You just cannot do that. You cannot put him in office and don't put your footwork and then go to his office and complain. You cannot put him in office and you beating the system. And you want his office to come through for you. Can we keep it real? No, because a lot of times we like to talk about the system, but we don't like to talk about our wrong in the system. So I'm going to talk about the other half where you need to be accountable and responsible so he can be able to do what he needs to do, because nobody's going to sit in the...
That's true. That's very true, because even like people talk about Obama, and a lot of people are like, oh, we complain when these racists are in office, but we don't complain when we got our own in office to make sure that they uphold to a certain level. Same way, if I got to hold people accountable, because a lot of people in the movement call me the accountability beast, because no matter who you are, I hold you accountable. I'm in your face. I'm out there making you uncomfortable. Matter of fact, when Commissioner Bratton, who's the commissioner of NYPD, when he resigned, that was me and my people that did that. We make that happen. This is accountability that we need, but we have to have the support system to make sure we get to our solutions and our goals. If we don't get a solution to goals, then where we going to be? We're going to left out there in dormant status. I can't have it.
Absolutely. And I am, because we are. And we have to realize that we have to put our work in. Okay, this is no longer, it's no disrespect to Martin Luther King, but we will not be dying for you. Okay? We will not be dying for you. Okay? Okay? You. Maybe. For you. Make sure you support. I live in Brooklyn. Because you know people live in Brooklyn.
Exactly, because here's what I tell people. Even if I'm for the public advocate, I'm basically going for his seat. But if you don't live there, everybody knows somebody in Flatbush. Everybody come through Flatbush. And if you don't come through, you need people to help you with petitions. I need people to donate to the campaign. As much as I do everything grassroots, the people are the grassroots.
Right.
We need help. Because put it like this: you got to corrupt the elected official, corrupt candidate, or even just a white candidate that everybody throws so much money behind, so when they getting $20, $30, $40, $50,000. Be strong. Does not mean that I don't have wounds that I have to heal. So I need the people to come through and be that support system to help out. This is how we make things happen, because they want to put it like this. People say, Black people should vote. Why should we vote? If it wasn't important for you to vote, why did they try so hard to stop us? Why is it the first time they overthrew the fight and they killed our families, threatened our families? Now they're shutting down polling locations. Machines are seriously breaking. Come on, let's be real about it. So I need y'all to come out full force, because even a lot of candidates out there, they come from these elected out there, and they try to keep that cycle going. We maintain the liberation of our people. Simple as that. If you don't have a Black agenda, you're not for us.
Yeah, you have to save yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this as the, because while you're fighting, I should be fighting. No, let's keep no fighting. I'm the only one that got twisted. Something wrong. And that's where the system went wrong. And you don't have to work. You understand? Well, hello, wake up to you. It's time for you to put, because what he say? Faith without works is dead, and I'll be damned if I walk around with no sight. Understand? Yeah. What we're going to do is, we're going to make sure we push you, get you out. What we need to start doing is give you a couple of remedies. Okay? You need to educate the people, because let me tell you what other officials don't do. They don't educate the people. About the local
They got two things, black information and misinformation.
and I need you to do what they don't do. But I got you, and I'm gonna be pushing you, okay? Because I'm grassroots, definitely. Kicking It with Coobie TV. I want you to say your name and say thank you for kicking it with Coobie.
This is Anthony Beckford. I am what the movement is supposed to be. I am the revolutionary soldier of the people, and you're kicking it with Coobie TV. Shit. I love y'all. I love y'all.
Yes.